If you go into the aesthetics, there is hair transplant, Botox, fillers, and all. Charges 700 rupees. Then 420 rupees is taken by the clinic itself. You get only 280 rupees. So पहले वो लोग जाते हैं मेडिसिन शॉप में, फार्मासिस्ट के पास. अगर उससे ठीक नहीं होता है, देन दे गो टू अ क्वाक डॉक्टर. वहां से भी अगर ठीक नहीं हुआ, देन दे गो टू अ आयुर्वेद और होम्योपैथ. वहां से भी ठीक नहीं हुआ, देन दे गो टू अ एमबीबीएस और अ जनरल प्रैक्टिशनर. वहां से ठीक नहीं हुआ, देन ओनली दे गो टू डर्माटोलॉजिस्ट. Now the question will come that why did I take dermatology instead of radiology even after getting a double digit rank? You have seen interviews on podcast of dermatologists that they are earning 1 crore to 3 crore per month. But what's the actual reality of a dermatologist who is starting at fresh? So hello everyone, I am Dr. Mayuk Hajra, second year dermatology resident at Medical College Kolkata. I had got AIR 29 in NEET PG 2023 and I am going to tell you the pros and cons of dermatology as a stream and why I chose dermatology over radiology. Dermatology is the branch of medicine that deals with diseases related to the skin, hair, nails, and all other adnexal structures. It also includes rheumatological diseases, some kinds of skin cancer, and other internal malignancies also. Dermatology is the branch which is a perfect amalgamation of medicine, surgery, and pathology. The aesthetic field of dermatology is booming a lot. So, watch till the very end to know the pros and cons of dermatology as a stream. If you are someone who is willing to do your post graduation from deemed college, then you can visit the website www.collegestoria.co.in or call in the number given below to know what deemed colleges are available to you, what are their respective fee structure, and many more. Coming to the pros of dermatology as a stream, first pros is it is an amalgamation of medicine, surgery, and dermatopathology. सो इतना सारा स्ट्रीम्स का तुमको एक्सपोजर मिलता है. Medicine, so you give medicines to treat all kinds of ailment. In surgery, you have minor procedures which are practiced day in and out in your medical colleges. That is the PRP, GFC kit, intralesional steroids, scar excision, scar revision surgeries, vitiligo surgeries, and many more. If you go into the aesthetics, there is hair transplant, Botox, fillers, and all. Another stream is the dermatopathology that specifically deals with the pathology of skin biopsies. So, after completing MD or DNB in dermatology, you can go for fellowship in dermatopathology from AIMS Delhi. Also, it is a 6-month course. The second biggest advantage is the perfect work life balance. Dermatology and radiology have the perfect work life balance. There is no emergencies except in the first year of your residency, where there are emergencies like Steven Johnson syndrome and 10 or SJS10 overlap. With that, some drug eruptions can occur, and bullous disorders like pemphigus vulgaris, bullous pemphigoid are some of the emergencies that you need to manage in the first year of your residency. From second year onwards, you will be free after 4 or 5 p.m. and you have rest of the day time to do anything you want. You can go after your leisures, you can watch movie, you can go for Netflix, you can study, anything you can do. Time is the greatest currency. From 2022 onwards, the AI has been a game changer, and there are few jobs which have threat from AI. So dermatology is not the perfectly safe category, but a moderately safe branch in case of AI. Yes, the diagnosis part AI can do, but treatment mein standard protocols are not there. Even if you treat tinea with the standard protocol, it is not going to treat. We give very high doses of fluconazole and itraconazole to treat tinea, which are even not present in any publications. So the dermatology deals with chronic diseases, and all of them don't have the standard protocol. For Indian perspective, the infections are needed to be treated differently. So AI से moderately resistant बोल सकता हूँ dermatology को compared to pathology and radiology. Another pro is that the investment to set up your clinic is comparatively less compared to radiology and other streams, because a basic setup of dermatology with radio frequency machine, electrodissection machine, and a Nd:YAG laser will cost you hardly 10 lakhs. So it is much cheaper, and if you can become entrepreneur, then yes, you can earn 1 to 3 cr per month if your clinic is going well and good, if it has patients, if you have a pharmacy with your clinic, you can earn really, really great. The fifth advantage is that you will have access to all five-star hotels starting from your first year of residency, because all the CMEs happen in the five-star hotels. So तुम अपना सिटी का सारा फाइव स्टार होटल्स एक्सप्लोर कर चुके होगे ड्यूरिंग द इवनिंग टाइम. Coming to the cons of dermatology, the biggest con of dermatology as a stream is that it doesn't have jobs. Not in private, very few in the government. अगर तुमको पीजी के बाद में एसआरशिप मिल गया तो वेल एंड गुड, और योर स्टेट हैज़ बॉन्ड, देन वेल एंड गुड. बट इफ़ यू डोंट गेट एसआरशिप, देन स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम योर प्रैक्टिस तुमको महीने में 1 लाख कमाने के लिए भी एटलीस्ट 3 to 4 months स्ट्रगल करना पड़ेगा. First 1 2 months you will hardly earn 20,000 to 30,000. This is the bare. If you don't go to tier 2 or tier 3 cities, it is very hard to survive in the tier 1 cities. Because I tell you the raw truth. Skin clinics like Wisdom, if you charge a patient 700 rupees, a freshly graduated MD dermatologist charges 700 rupees, then 420 rupees is taken by the clinic itself. You get only 280 rupees. इससे तुमको पता चल जाना चाहिए कि डर्मेटोलॉजी में जितना लोग पैसा बोलते हैं उतना पैसा है नहीं. ओनली इफ़ यू आर एन entrepreneur, then only you have a lot of money, or else dearth of SRship, there is dearth of jobs, there is dearth of earning also. The second most evil thing practiced in India is the prevalent quackery. पहले एक गो पेशेंट को स्किन इशू होने से कहाँ पे जाता है? डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट सोच रहे होगे, बट इंडिया इज़ नॉट फॉर द बिगिनर्स. सो पहले वो लोग जाते हैं मेडिसिन शॉप में, फार्मासिस्ट के पास. अगर उससे ठीक नहीं होता है, देन दे गो टू अ क्वाक डॉक्टर. वहाँ से भी अगर ठीक नहीं हुआ, देन दे गो टू अ आयुर्वेद और होम्योपैथ. वहाँ से भी ठीक नहीं हुआ, देन दे गो टू अ MBBS और अ जनरल प्रैक्टिशनर. वहाँ से ठीक नहीं हुआ, देन ओनली दे गो टू डर्माटोलॉजिस्ट. सो यू सी द बैरियर, इतना सारा बैरियर को पार करके एक गो पेशेंट तुम्हारे पास आता है. सो this quackery is killing the practice of dermatologists. There is a huge patient base, but they are misguided, and only 20% of the patients reach to the dermatologist. आजकल तो पार्लर में भी पीलिंग हो रहा है. Lasers are being bought by dentists and MBBS doctors also. So there is no strict rules and regulations in India to prevent the quackery. You have heard deaths occurring after hair transplant by dentist and all. सो ये सब इंडिया में चलता रहेगा. यहाँ पे कोई रूल्स रेगुलेशंस नहीं आएगा. सो ये वाला सिनेरियो विल कंटिन्यू. द थर्ड important थिंग इज द पेशेंट बेस इज लिमिटेड. The patient base is not limited, but due to the quackery, the patient base is limited, and you will get less number of patients compared to a MD medicine doctor, because you are specialized only in skin. So you are going to see only the skin patients, but a general practitioner with MD medicine is going to see all the cases. Even he is going to see the skin cases also. So अगर एक गो मेडिसिन डॉक्टर 2 to 3 चेम्बर्स कर ले, तो वहाँ से ही उसका अच्छा खासा पेशेंट बेस बन जाएगा. बट अ डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट हैज़ टू हैव अ लार्जर डायमीटर, अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 20 30 किलोमीटर्स का सारा चेम्बर्स में उसको बैठना पड़ेगा टू गेट द इक्वल अमाउंट ऑफ पेशेंट पुल. Fourth important drawback is dermatology. Most of the diseases are chronic diseases, so it is frustrating both for the patient and for the doctor अगर वो treat नहीं होता है, and there is a lot of doctor shopping going on. The fifth important point is that looks matter. For dermatology, looks matter. You see top dermatologist, be it Dr. Sareen or be it Dr. Aanchal. What is common between them? They have a well-maintained figure and they look handsome and beautiful. So this is the truth. Dermatology is a visual branch. You have to diagnose. Seeing it, seeing the case, only you will have to diagnose. So similarly, visual are the patients also. If you are having androgenetic alopecia, then there are less chances that patients with androgenetic alopecia are going to be treated by you. And this is hard truth. Why I'm saying it? Because one of the top dermatologists of Kolkata also underwent hair transplant. So you can see the amount of pressure to have a good hairline, because his patient base is going to be affected if he does not have a good hairline. सो बहुत कुछ मैटर करता है, योर सोशल मीडिया प्रेजेंस, योर लुक्स मैटर अ लॉट इन डर्मेटोलॉजी. Coming to MD versus DNB in dermatology, MD is more preferred because after giving the MD exam, if you appear for the DNB and you pass, you have both the degrees, that is MD and DNB together. But if you are getting a DNB college also, then go for it. But in this case, I will tell you to go for DNB in government colleges of peripheries compared to the DNB of good private hospitals. Because peripheries में भी अगर government हो, there the patient load is huge and you will get good exposure. Dermatology is a visual branch and you need to see each case 100 times at least to register in your brain. सो तुमको एक्सपोजर ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है rather than the lasers and all. Lasers and all you can learn by fellowship also, you can learn from the clinics also by posting and all. But the exposure during the PG period is very much essential for you to become a good clinician and to have good diagnosis power. Diploma, very few colleges like Maulana Azad Medical College and few other colleges provide diploma. So diploma is also equally beneficial. ज़्यादातर तुम लोग प्रैक्टिस चेम्बर्स में करोगे या फिर अपना क्लिनिक खोलोगे, तो डिप्लोमा एंड डीएनबी एमडी ये मैटर ही नहीं करता है. इवन द टॉप डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट्स ऑफ कोलकाता, many of them are diploma in dermatology, so it doesn't matter at all if you are MD, DNB or diploma. When it comes to seeing patients, what matters is your diagnosis skill, what matters is your communication skills and how you present to the patient. Coming to radiology versus dermatology, I will suggest you that if you are confused between radiology and dermatology, choose radiology. अगर तुम confused हो तो radiology choose कर लेना. Like in the Ascend event in Prep Ladder, um, one auntie came and told me that my son used to see your videos and he was thinking of taking medicine, but after seeing your videos he thought to take dermatology. Then I explained him that dermatology मतलब भाई ज़्यादा पैसा नहीं है, and you are coming from Karnataka 191 MD dermatology seats are there and the population is only 6 CR. Compared to West Bengal, the population is 11 CR and the MD dermatology seats are only 41. So it is a complete loss if you take uh, dermatology against medicine, which is your passion. So uska passion medicine tha, and after seeing my videos he was influenced to take dermatology. So I thought कि एक वीडियो होना चाहिए जो एकदम रॉ ट्रूथ को प्रोजेक्ट करे, बिकॉज आजकल वीडियोस में तो खाली पॉजिटिव बातें नोटिस होती है ना. You only get to know about the pros of dermatology only, but how much difficult it is for a beginner to begin with dermatology, no one else tells. So I am only telling you the raw truth which no one knows except the dermatologists. Now the question will come that why did I take dermatology instead of radiology even after getting a double digit rank? So I was firm in my belief from part 1 of MBBS only that I am going to take dermatology, because my priority was work life balance and I wanted clinics also. I wanted to treat patients and I was a visual kind of person. I like to see things visually, and dermatology being a visual field, it attracted me. Now I chose dermatology, that means you also should choose dermatology instead of radiology. It is not that. Um, do observationship in both of the departments. I will tell you if you are confused between the two streams, and see the earning potential, because in radiology after doing MD radiology you can earn 3 to 5 LPM, means easily you can earn 3 to 5 LPM. But after dermatology, to make 1 LPM also you need to work for 2 to 3 months at least. You need to have the patient base, you need to have the patients and all. If you are new to my channel, then do consider subscribing, because I will be bringing more career related videos and more branch related videos with the branch specialist like this only. And I hope the video was a bit different from the videos available on the YouTube and you got to know the raw truth. So all the best for your future.